One day, Prophet Suleiman, AS, gathered his forces in one place, and it was not an ordinary army. Allah described it in Surah An-Naml as a disciplined host, humans, jinn, and birds, arranged in ranks and held in perfect order. This scene did not only speak of power, it spoke of responsibility. Suleiman, AS, inspected the ranks of birds, and suddenly his gaze stopped. The hoopoe was missing. He said, "Why do I not see the hoopoe? Is it absent?" He warned that absence without truth had consequences, unless the hoopoe returned with a clear excuse or with news that carried weight. Time passed. Then the hoopoe returned. And in that moment, history did not feel distant. It felt present. The hoopoe arrived humble yet certain, like a messenger carrying a kingdom on its wings. It said, "I have come to know what you have not known. I bring you certain news from Saba." It spoke of a distant realm, Saba, ruled by a woman, Queen Balqees, a nation of stability, wealth, and command. And the Quran highlighted a single detail that revealed the scale of her authority. She possessed a magnificent throne, not a mere chair, but a symbol of rule, pride, and dominion. Then came the real crisis. The hoopoe revealed that this nation worshipped the sun instead of Allah. Suleiman, AS, did not rush toward war. He chose the way of prophets, truth before force. He wrote a letter, and he sent it with the hoopoe itself. He said, "Take this letter of mine and deliver it to them." The letter began with Allah's name, and it carried a command that struck at the heart of arrogance. "Do not exalt yourselves against me, but come to me in submission." Now the scene moved to the palace of Saba. Queen Balqees received the letter, delivered by the hoopoe, and she did not mock it. She did not tear it. She understood that this was no ordinary message. She gathered her chiefs and counselors and said,
"I have been sent a letter of grace from Suleiman, asking for submission."
Your Majesty, we are people of great might. We can handle his force.
Listen carefully, Iman.
Indeed, kings, when they enter a town, ruin it and make the honored of its people humiliated. And thus do they do.
"O chiefs, a noble letter has been delivered to me." Her advisors answered like warriors, "We have strength and great might. The decision is yours." But Balqees thought deeper. She understood what pride did to nations. She said, "When kings enter a land, they ruin it and make the honored of its people humiliated." She refused to sacrifice her people for arrogance, so she chose a test. She decided to send a gift, but her intention was sharp and clear. If Suleiman, AS, accepted the gift, she would treat him as a worldly king, a ruler like other rulers, and she would not submit to his demand. But if he rejected it, she would know he was not seeking wealth. She would recognize the call of a prophet, and she would prepare to submit to the truth. The gifts reached Suleiman's court, and the answer came without hesitation. Suleiman, AS, rejected them, saying, "Do you help me with wealth? What Allah has given me is better than what He has given you." Balqees' test was answered. This was not a man to be bought. This was not a throne hungry for gold. This was a prophet calling to Allah, so she set out to meet him herself. Before Queen Balqees arrived, Suleiman, AS, prepared, not with a battlefield, but with a sign that would break arrogance without spilling blood. He turned to his assembly and asked, "Which of you will bring me her throne before they come to me in submission?" A powerful one from the jinn, an ifrit, offered speed. "I will bring it to you before you rise from your place." Then another spoke, one described as having knowledge of the book. "I will bring it to you before your glance returns." and by Allah's permission, the throne appeared. Her magnificent throne, the symbol of her authority, stood in Suleiman's court while she was still on her journey. But Suleiman, A.S., did not boast. He turned immediately to Allah and said, "This is from the favor of my Lord to test me. Will I be grateful or ungrateful?" Then he ordered the throne to be altered slightly, not to humiliate her, but to awaken her. Queen Balqees arrived. She was shown the throne and asked, "Is your throne like this?" She did not answer with arrogance. She did not deny recklessly. She looked carefully and replied with wisdom, "It is as though it is the same." Then came the scene that sealed the message. She was told to enter the palace. She stepped forward, and what she saw looked like water. The floor appeared like a flowing pool, clear, reflective, alive, because beneath the surface, water could be seen, and the glass was so smooth that the eye itself hesitated. She lifted her garment slightly, thinking she was stepping into water, and she was told, "It is a palace paved with smooth glass." It was not deception. It was a sign, an unveiling, a moment that showed how limited human perception was, and how absolute Allah's power truly was. And then Queen Balqees spoke the words that ended the story with guidance.
"O my Lord, I submit to you. I have wronged myself. Please forgive me."
My dear brothers, please subscribe to my channel and spread the message of truth to the world.